Hi guys, my name is Shaun and welcome to my daily vlog YouTube channel. Now despite the title of this vlog and the fact that there's lots of pictures of Iceland, I'm actually still in Brazil. I haven't gone anywhere. I thought I would start a new series here on my channel called Story Time. And it's basically me looking back at things I've done in the past in a more kind of reflective way, and even giving some tips and travel advice to some people who have asked questions about that very topic. One of the questions I get asked quite frequently, specifically about travel, is where is my favourite place in the world? Where is the place that I've most enjoyed going? Or, you know, where's my favourite place to go? It's quite a difficult question because there's loads of places where I really love going, but I just want to take this vlog back in time a couple of months to January of this year when I went to Iceland. Now from all the places I've been in the world, for its sheer beauty alone, Iceland is definitely up there with one of the best places I've ever been in my whole entire life. I mean, just take a look at this. I'm going to put a link up on the screen now so that you can see my whole Iceland series. Now we spent 4 days in Iceland and I absolutely loved it. It was the middle of winter and temperatures never really climbed above zero. We stayed in the city of Reykjavik, which is the capital. Quite a charming place, and it somehow manages to have both a kind of city buzz but also feels completely peaceful as well. Now from Reykjavik you can travel around all of Iceland pretty easily. It's quite a good base. Now unfortunately the Blue Lagoon was shut while we were there, so we went to the Secret Lagoon instead, which is about 2 hours drive from Reykjavik. Now imagine the sensation of being in air temperatures of something like -8 degrees. It's quite cold, right? Well, the water was 40 degrees. That contrast was such an amazing feeling. One of the most amazing places we visited on a trip was called the Jökulsárlón Ice Lagoon. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that, it's quite a difficult word to say. Jökulsárlón, something like that. Somebody from Iceland, please correct me. Now this is a lake at the bottom of a melting glacier where huge colourful icebergs float around before they break up on a beach. And where they break up on this beach, I mean, it's absolutely sensational. I've never seen anything like it. But probably the best experience of the whole trip was seeing the Northern Lights. I mean, there's just no words to describe the amazing sights of seeing the Northern Lights live in front of your face. I mean, it's just absolutely incredible. But listen, I firmly believe the key to us having such a great trip in Iceland was having our own car and being able to drive wherever we wanted, whenever we want. For example, if we wanted to wake up at 2 in the morning and go chase the Northern Lights, we could do that. Now if you are planning to go to Iceland, I highly recommend that you hire a car. Yeah, it might be quite daunting to drive in a place like Iceland where it is so cold during winter, but it's not dangerous, it's a safe place to drive, and anyone can do it. If you've got a driving license and you can drive, trust me, you'll be able to do it as well. Despite the fact that temperatures do go below -15 in winter and there's often quite big snow drifts, it's totally safe as long as you prepare and you are ready for every eventuality. But the most important thing is you need to be able to hire a really good quality car. I cannot stress that point highly enough. You need the right car for the conditions that you're going to come up against in Iceland. This is a crucial point, folks. Now listen, we were given a car by a company called Lagoon Car Rental. I'm going to link them up down below this vlog because I found them to be really reliable. They had options for really great cars to hire, and you know, they were always there when I needed them. They gave some really great advice about driving in Iceland when I was there, and you know, I just can really recommend them. Now, I want to give you a couple of tips about driving and hiring a car in Iceland. First of all, make sure you get the company to give you airport pickup. The airport is actually quite far from the city of Reykjavik, and taxis in Iceland are really expensive. Now depending on the time of year, make sure you go for a big car. Do not be tempted by cheaper versions for smaller cars, especially in winter. These will be fine in the summer, don't get me wrong, but you'll be dealing with serious weather in the winter and you'll need a car that can take it. We were driving a brand new Hyundai Tucson and it handled absolutely everything. Most importantly, it had winter tyres which are studded and they can really take the snow and ice perfectly. Now before you set off from Reykjavik or wherever it is you stay in, make sure the car is loaded up with supplies. Once you drive out to the countryside, far away from the city, you might find yourself with nowhere to eat and nothing to drink. So just bear that in mind. Go to any of the 24-hour supermarkets you'll find close to the city in Reykjavik. Now also when you hire a car, remember to get the full insurance package. I would really recommend this because yes, the roads in Iceland are pretty great. For a country where the population is so small but the size of the country is so huge, the road infrastructure is pretty amazing. And what I mean by that is, despite the weather, the roads are always clear. Like, it's amazing. I've never seen anything like it. Good roads, but once you head really far out, you're going to eventually encounter roads that are, they call them ash roads. and these roads have got lots of gravel on them, so make sure the car is insured against chips when stones and pebbles pop up underneath the car or whatever. Now you can get Wi-Fi from most car rental companies. Lagoon, for example, managed to give us a Wi-Fi connection in the car, and amazingly it worked wherever we went. It was absolutely brilliant. This was especially great because we had our British phones with us, which obviously did not have any signal or reception around Iceland, but we had Wi-Fi, which means that we also had Google Maps, which helped us out where we were driving. Absolutely superb. If you can get Wi-Fi in the car, go for it. So that was today's vlog. Something a bit different, reflecting on a past journey to Iceland. If you want to see more travel adventures from me, I've got quite a lot of trips I've done in the past. Make sure you subscribe, and do that by, I'm going to put a link right now on my face, and just go ahead and click it. Iceland is a truly remarkable country, just for the photography and the scenery alone. I mean, I've never seen anywhere quite as beautiful and amazing, and if you get the chance, trust me, go for it. But start saving now, because it's true what they say, it's an expensive place, and you will end up spending quite a lot of money, but it is worth it. Okay guys, that's all for today. I'll speak to you guys again tomorrow in my daily vlogs. Oh, trying to record here.